Well, a shocking move by tennis star Naomi Osaka. On Monday, she announced that she's withdrawing from the French Open. And this comes after she was fined $15,000 for skipping a news conference after her first match. Osaka had said last week she wouldn't participate in media events, citing mental health concerns. In a statement on Twitter, she says in part that the move is the best thing for the tournament, the other players, and her well-being. One of her on-court rivals, Serena Williams, offered Osaka words of support.
I feel for Naomi. I feel like I wish I could give her a hug because I know what it's like.
Well, joining me now is a man who knows the pressures of professional tennis very well. Pat Cash is a retired champion who won Wimbledon back in 1987. It is indeed an honour to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
So I do want to ask your reaction to Naomi Osaka quitting the French Open over her refusal to participate in news conferences because of her own mental health concerns.
Well, I was a player who suffered a lot of mental issues myself, massive bouts of depression. I'm actually here in Paris. I'm coaching. I've been on the tour for 5.5 months, the WTA tour. I coached China's #1 player, and she's playing today. I have a great understanding of the pressures that are involved, and I am 100% behind what she's done. I know it's part of press conference, are part of the business. It's why there's the money that players get the big money. It's why they get the big sponsorship. But you know, we are locked in this hotel. We're in a bubble week after week after week. We're getting tests. We have the test to arrive. We get a test every 4 days. If the governing bodies really think that this is a surprise for a player to have a mental breakdown and to cite mental issues, they're fooling themselves. I'm surprised it hasn't happened before, and it's going to happen again. I think it's certainly something that I'm very passionate about, and it's something that's mental health on the tour, the sports tour is particularly poor. Everybody's trying their best to try and get the tournaments going, and I understand that. And so, you know, if some mental issues have been, mental health has been slipped by, we kind of understand. But I'm 100% behind what she's done. She's got to look after herself. And I mean, in what insane world do they think a young girl has come out and said, I've got mental issues, I don't want to do press conferences, and then they fine her $15,000 because instead of going and talking to her and saying, hey, listen, we'll do the press conferences the way that you want to do it. Well, how can we help you? Instead, they fine her, forcing her hand and said, oh, well, I'm not going to be playing this tournament again. So it's a tragedy. It's really but it's not for me. Being on the tour, as I said, for almost 6 months now, it's no surprise that this has happened, and it'll probably happen again.
And Osaka, I mean, she really has put, in a very bold way, put the spotlight on this situation, and at least it's opened this up for debate to discuss this. What does it mean in terms of what tennis authorities should be doing going forward, how they need to deal with this? Because they must lose a lot of great players, because not everyone is able to get in front of the media and talk to the media and answer so many of these questions, and Naomi Osaka has really very clearly laid that out for the world to see.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how the Grand Slams react to this, whether they fine her a lot or not. Fining her, it'd be, I think, a really bad move to really hit hard on her. This is going to just shove mental health issues underground even further. And I think this is just it's an interesting situation here for the whole world, because everybody's been locked down for so long and put into situations that they're not used to. And tennis players, look, they're normal people who do extreme things with their body and their tennis rackets. So they are very much humans. I did the same thing. I literally walked off the court at the end of my career. And I said, I couldn't handle this anymore. And I literally walked off the court, and they said, well, what do we do about this? We'll just say you're injured. And I said, I'm fried. I can't. And they said, well, we'll just say you're injured because we have no protocol for this. And I don't think it's changed that much in 20 years. So I think it's an issue, but I think it's an overall issue of the pressure, the lockdowns that everybody in the world is feeling, and tennis players are just another part of that's that horrible situation that our hands are being forced all the time.
Let's see if there are any changes as a result of this. Pat Cash, again, wonderful to have you on the show and joining us live from Paris. We appreciate it.